The sun is setting in Dallas, Texas. It is beautiful. Beautiful vibes, a beautiful view. I'm looking at the lake right now. I'm looking at how perfect the ripples are. And it kind of reminds me of how the ebbs and flows of life are, right? When you speak about the ebbs and flows of life, it's similar to water. Because if you look at water, water can be placid, water can be calm, and water can be so calm that it's a mirror and reflection. You can see the reflection of whatever is bouncing off or being projected off of that water, because the water is so clear and it's so still. You also have water where you see ripples, little baby ripples. You might see waves in the water. Sometimes they're big waves, monsoon ass waves. Sometimes they're small little ripples. Sometimes water can be destructive, right? And life and our emotions can be the same way. Sometimes we feel very, very volatile. Sometimes we feel very, very calm, and everything, every emotion in between, right? Any emotion that we are chasing is normally in correlation with the things that we want. Now, I know that sounds a little out there. Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. Any emotion that you seek to have is normally in correlation with your goals. And let me tell you why I say this. Anytime you want something, whether it be a material thing, Gucci, Prada, Yodada, you know, no matter what it is that you want, the reason why you want it in the first place is because you think that you're gonna feel better. You feel like there's gonna be an emotional benefit to you obtaining whatever it is that you want. Whatever your desire is, you feel like you're gonna get an emotional benefit from attaining that thing that you want. You wouldn't even want those things if there was no emotional benefit. So in all actuality, if you want to manifest anything, you must first start with already vibrating on the frequency of having the thing that you desire. You must be a direct match vibrationally to the thing that you want. Why do you not have a Ferrari in your garage? Probably because you don't feel like you have a Ferrari in the garage. Because if you genuinely felt that way, then you would have a Ferrari in the garage, okay? Now, of course, when we're talking about the universe, when we're talking about this 3D dimensional reality, right? There's something that is called time. Time exists in this 3D dimensional reality. So just because you might have conviction and you might know that even if you don't see the Ferrari in your garage and you genuinely believe that you have it and you genuinely know that and you have matched the vibration and frequency, there is still a buffer time to where the universe is processing your order. And I could compare it to you placing an order with Amazon. When you place that order, you don't know exactly when it's going to come. Sometimes they may give you an estimated arrival time, but let's say that when you place an order with Amazon or a certain vendor, wherever you get your stuff from, you know, bad bitches, maybe y'all go to Fashion Nova, or I don't know what the fuck y'all be wearing nowadays, but when y'all place the order, just think of it as you place the order, but you don't know when your order is going to arrive. But you do know one thing, that it's going to arrive. And that's the frequency that you need to maintain in order for you to manifest what you want. The problem is, you start off okay. You hear about, oh, the law of attraction. I know how to manifest. All I got to do is match the vibration and the frequency, and then I'll get it. But not only do you have to match it, but you must maintain it until it actually manifests in your third dimensional reality. Some of you, I don't know who I'm talking to. You already know what I'm finna say. You are giving up way too easily. You're worried about, damn, it's already been 3 weeks. Like, Diamond told me to match the vibration. I done that. Like, what the fuck? And as soon as you have those thoughts, you have to check them. Right? You gotta check them like a disrespectful bitch. You gotta check them. And if these thoughts go unchecked, you cancel your order. It's like telling Fashion Nova or Amazon that, never mind, it's taking too long to get here. You call customer service and you cancel the order. That's exactly what you're doing with your desires. You're saying that it's taking too long. I've waited 3 weeks and it's still not here. I've waited 3 months, 3 years, it's still not here. If you truly believed and knew and you had the conviction that this is a reality, no matter how long it takes, no matter what it takes, this is what it is. And nobody can tell me different. Unless you have that type of conviction in your manifestation, you won't see it come to fruition. And if you do happen to finagle the universe and get around that, you're going to end up losing it. It's not going to be maintainable or sustainable because you weren't solid in your belief. This new reality cannot be maintained because you didn't build it from the ground up. You build it on shaky foundation. And that's the reason why, even though you manifested it, you weren't able to keep it. That's why it's so important to make sure that you are basking in that new reality that you want, in your desired reality. It's important for you to live there. It's important for you to believe it, know it, feel it, right? And spend the majority of your time there. And stop canceling out your blessings by telling the universe that it's taking too long, or wondering, damn, well, how is this really gonna work though? Like, I don't even know if this is gonna work. You start doubting yourself. You start worrying about the order and shit. Would you really worry about the order if you order from Amazon, order from Fashion Nova, or whatever the case is, right? No, you would have full faith that 9 times out of 10, all right, of course things happen, but 9 times out of 10, you know, like, you're gonna get your order. Same thing when you place an order with the universe, right? The universe, the universe is going to give you what you expect. And expectancy is determined by the emotions that are tied to that desire. Is the emotion desperation? Is the emotion fear, worry, and doubt? Or are you projecting the emotions of already having it? Already feeling like it's yours? Already claiming it? Thanking God for it? Appreciation, gratitude, joy, happiness. In all moments in time, you are manifesting. A lot of the times it's not what you want because you don't understand certain concepts. And even if you do understand them, you're not applying them in the right ways. So I'm trying to break it down in the way that you can understand. Think about your desires as a newborn baby. You've got to care for your desires like newborn babies, right? You've got to nurture them with the right type of food. The baby just popped out and you already want to put the baby on Similac. Come on now, it needs some of your breast milk. You know, it needs something from the mama. How crazy would it be for farmers to put cows on cow Similac instead of feeding from their mama's titties, right? From the cows. How crazy would that be? And I know some women do that. If you do that, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to compare it to something that y'all can understand. You must feed your desires with the ideas, emotions, thoughts, and beliefs that you want that child to grow up with and become. If you want your child to become a child who is successful, who is full of joy, who is happy, full of love, life, vitality, all of these things, that you must preach and speak life into that child, right? If you want that child to be healthy, what do you want to do? You want to make sure that you're not giving your child candy all the fucking time. You want to make sure that the child is eating his or her fruits and vegetables on a great balanced diet, healthy diet, and things of that nature, right? So it's all about, what are you feeding your desires? Because we're all feeding our desires in one way or another, but is it benefiting us? Because if it's not, we've got to cut the diet that it's on, and we've got to change the diet. But the great thing about it is, at any moment in time, you can make a different decision to feed your desires with different food. You can cancel out the food plan, the nutrition plan that it's on right now, of fear, worry, and doubt. You can replace that with gratitude, appreciation, love, joy. If you're having trouble manifesting, if you're having trouble connecting to your desires, you're having trouble getting what you want, just know that the only reason why you want that thing is because you feel like you're going to feel better when you get that thing. Why don't you feel better? Work it from the end to the beginning, right? Start with the end in mind. When you start with the end in mind, everything is going to flow naturally. Your subconscious mind, I know you've heard this time and time again, especially if you listen to a lot of law of attraction. Your subconscious mind, first of all, doesn't give a damn whether you think positive or not. And it doesn't know what's real and what's not. All it knows is how you feel. How you feel is what's real to the subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind is going to pick up on your emotions, how you feel, and it's going to give you more of that. So knowing this information is not enough. You have to apply it in your life to actually receive the benefits of the information. All right? Let me know what other topics you want me to talk about. I love doing these talks, man. I love to just watch nature. I love to be in nature. Every single day I'm out in nature. Every single fucking day. There's not one day that I'm not outside enjoying nature, taking it in, being a part of nature. We are all a part of nature. Nature is a great teacher. Nature shows us that a tree can just be. A tree can just be, and be one of the most beautiful things that we can actually appreciate in life, right? The water that we see from the lakes, the streams, maybe you have an ocean by you and you just look at the waves of the water, just so perfect. It's not even trying. The tree is not trying to sway and be beautiful. Nature just shows you how perfect we all are, how perfect everything is.